Good afternoon, Westwood. Today's matchup, we got a great matchup in Division II Girls Lacrosse, visiting Longmeadow versus your Westwood Wolverines. It is Tuesday, May 7th, and it is an absolute gorgeous day we have here today at the multi-purpose field. And we got a big-time matchup, as mentioned. Westwood taking on Longmeadow. These two were certainly some terrific foes against each other last year. Longmeadow had beaten Westwood earlier in the year in Longmeadow, and then they faced each other in the quarterfinals last year for the MIA Division I playoffs, with Westwood winning in overtime 11-10. It was probably one of the most exciting games that you will ever see was at Flahay Field last year. Westwood was down a goal with under a minute, and Kate Sullivan, one of the most underrated plays you'll ever see in Westwood sports history, was able to knock the ball loose. They got possession. They were able to work it up to Lil Hancock, who was in stride, went right to the net, scored the goal to tie the game. They went to overtime. One overtime was not enough. Second overtime, Westwood had taken the ball to the net. There was a turnover. The goalie picks it up, and I believe it was Charlotte DeMayo with the turnover, catches a turnover from the goalie, ends up giving it to Caroline Nozzolillo with under 13 seconds in the second overtime to win it in overtime. It was one of the most exciting games I've ever experienced. Certainly, I'm sure that has ever been at Flahay Field, with Westwood winning 11-10. They ended up then playing Franklin in the semifinals, beating Franklin to go on to the state championship where they played Lincoln Sudbury. But a terrific matchup. These are two well-coached teams, and they're off to great starts respectively as well. Westwood at 10-3 on the year. Longmeadow at 8-3 on the year. Longmeadow, obviously being located out Western Mass, they make a significant effort to play Eastern Mass teams. You know, being it's at least like an hour and a half drive, if not more. They've made their way to play teams like Notre Dame, who, in our opinion, and a lot of, my opinion, and a lot of Boston, sports coverage around girls lacrosse, think is the best team in the state. They've played Hingham as well, Concord, Carlisle, Reading. So they've certainly loaded up their schedule with a lot of the top talent here in the East outside of their existing league matchups. And Westwood has been a game that's been on the schedule the last several years. In the last 3 years, not only did they play Westwood in the playoffs last year, they also played them in the playoffs the year before, both of them in Westwood. So these are two teams, two coaches that are very familiar with each other. These are two teams that are well coached. They have a significant amount of talent. They already have girls that are committed to play lacrosse at the next level, and should make for a terrific game today here at the multi-purpose field. And as always, Evan Cardamino on camera, Morgan Donahue on microphone, Westwood Media Center coverage. And we are just about to get started here. Ashley Mackin at the face-off dot, her usual spot. We got Caroline Nozzolillo and Charlotte DeMayo on the wings. Ref setting up for the face-off. And we are underway here at Multi. So it looks like it's going to be a redo. We're going to get a redo here on the face-off. Hey, what's up, Mike? How are you, buddy?
Good.
So a redo here on the face-off. We are live. A ball on the ground, and it's picked up by Mackin. So Mackin with the draw control. Gonna send it over to Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo weaving, gets a move, has space, shoots. She does shoot, but there was a whistle. And it looks like we're gonna get a shooting space to open up the game. So first possession, Westwood getting the shooting space, and there is no one on Westwood you want more to have that opportunity than Caroline Nozzolillo. She can take it to the net or she can fire it. Got an absolute rocket. And as mentioned, she scored some huge goals against Longmeadow. So she certainly has the angle. Going that shot and a save by the Longmeadow goalie. That was a save by Nora Vanderhoof. So a great save on the opening shooting space shot by Nozzolillo. Oh, it looked like that was Thurman able to get a stick on that, but good job by the Longmeadow goalie to pick that ball up and go in the other way is Longmeadow. Longmeadow looking for a shot. They do shoot, but there was a whistle. Looked like the ball went in the net, but the whistle was prior to the ball going in the net, so it looks like we're gonna have a shooting space. It's number 22, Madeline Seislick. Seislick to the net, shot, save! Great save there by the Westwood goaltender. Oh, Katie Sullivan picks it up, but a big save there by the Westwood goaltender, Catherine Donnellan. Westwood gonna send it up, picked up by Charlotte DeMayo. Charlotte's gonna send it up further to looks like her sister. Sent down low to Thurman, and Thurman with the goal. So that was actually a pass from number 2. That was Bridget Hughes to Thurman for the Westwood goal. So that all started from the big save down the other end. Westwood goaltender, Donnellan, big save. Westwood was able to pick that up. Kate Sullivan sent it up to DeMayo. DeMayo to Hughes, and then Thurman with the finish. From our coverage, Thurman has been an assist machine. You know, we were saying on previous calls, she sets up in Gretzky's office right behind the net. But certainly a talented goal scorer too. That was a great goal. Put Westwood up, get the first goal of the game. And back to the usual suspects, Mackin at the face-off dot. We got Nozzolillo and DeMayo on the wing. And Westwood looking to get the draw control here and to go right back down the other end. Ball is in the air, on the ground, and picked up by Mackin. So Mackin with the draw control, gonna send it to Thurman. Thurman working it down low, looking to set it up behind the net. Over to Krumsick. Krumsick up top to Nozzolillo, to Charlotte DeMayo, Kate Sullivan, Hughes, and back to the exposition with Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo looking, holds. Keeps cutting, shot, just missed. Good cut there, able to get some speed and also some space. Shot just missed. So Nozzolillo, always ready to shoot, always ready to pass. There's a pass there to Thurman, and Thurman with the finish. So great connection there. Thurman with the second goal, and also her second goal of the game on the connection from Nozzolillo. So 2 quick goals. Just under 9 minutes here in the first quarter left. Westwood up 2-0 on Longmeadow. And don't let Westwood get off to a hot start. When they get off to a hot start, it is very tough to stay in the game and to win a game. And Westwood does a good job. You know, they do score goals in bunches, and they have a terrific defense on the back end to protect those leads. Already saw a great save from Donnellan. Got great defenders, Ava Kelly, Hillary Noble on the defensive zone, who have been doing it for some time for the Wolverines. Ball is on the ground. Looks like the face-off person, 22, lost her headgear. But the ball is going to stay with Westwood. Mackin's got it. Mackin's going to slow it down as the team get in their respectful areas on the offensive zone. Over to Emily DeMayo. Back to Thurman. Thurman with 2 goals so far in this early contest. Hughes to Charlotte. Charlotte catches it lefty, working lefty, switches back, makes a nice move. He's gonna hold on it, send it to Kate Sullivan. Kate looking inside, ball gets knocked loose and picked up by Longmeadow. Longmeadow going with it the other way with it with speed. It's number 1, Molly Horgan with the ball. Molly's got some good speed crossing the 50, sending it down low. Longmeadow looking to get to work. Set up in the X position. 23, Sophia Wright looking for some cutters. Working it inward. Switches lefty. Good D there by Kate Sullivan. Able to force an errant shot. Ball on the ground and Westwood ball. Hillary Noble picks it up. Hillary's got some speed. Right around the sideline. She stops, cuts in. Nice move there, and then gives it off to Krumzik. Krumzik's got some space. Now Krumzik looking. She's going to hold. So great save, great breakout. You know, as we've seen this year, Evan, a lot of Westwood's offense have come from good defense. DeMayo going to the net, and a goal by Charlotte DeMayo. Charlotte DeMayo with the goal, and that's going to be a timeout after that goal for Longmeadow. So with 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first, Westwood 3, Longmeadow nothing. So coming out of the timeout, Westwood up 3-0 on the Charlotte DeMayo goal. I don't know who was passed from. It was either Nozzolillo or Krumzik from behind the net, but great goal for the Wolverines to go up 3-0. Certainly the way you want to start the game off versus a great opponent in Longmeadow, and certainly looking to get the next one here. So we got Kate Sullivan on the wing now with Nozzolillo, Mackin at the face-off dot. Both teams jockeying for position here. These are crucial possessions to win the face-off. Ball's in the air. We have an infraction. It's a black infraction Westwood ball. So Westwood's going to get the possession. Kate Sullivan picks it up, sends it over to Charlotte DeMayo, the Wolverine third goal scorer. And they're going to get to work. Down low to Hughes, Krumzik, Emily DeMayo. Emily sends it to Sullivan. Sullivan inside to Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo to the back of the net. Great connection there. So it's Krumzik to Sullivan to Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo had some traffic, made a couple moves, and then found the back of the net for the Wolverine fourth goal. So we've seen that a bunch this year, but to see it versus a great team like Longmeadow, you know, that's Westwood is firing on all cylinders right now. You know, the passing, the moves, and also just getting some quick goals like that off of face-off wins. Just what you want to see if you're head coach Margot Spatola. Great start for the Wolverines. The ball is in play, on the ground, picked up by Mackin, and another Westwood possession. So great job by Mackin. Bunch of wins so far, bunch of draw controls for Westwood possession. You can't score if you don't have the ball. The Wolverines doing a great job. Sullivan. Over to Charlotte DeMayo. Sullivan's got some space, looking inward. Good job, pulls out as two defenders went right at her. She's got some more space, working it inward. Nice pass there to Emily DeMayo. Emily falling down, shot. Saved by the Longmeadow goaltender, Nora Vanderhoof. And it was an infraction on the play. So Emily DeMayo is going to pick the ball up. And Emily's going to have a shooting space. So she's got some space, got a great angle, and a great opportunity. She's going to pass inside to Thurman. Thurman back to Emily. Emily shot and a save again by the Longmeadow goaltender. So already 3-4 big saves from Longmeadow goaltender. Nazalillo coming inside, just misses. So Westwood offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Numerous shots, some great passes. Sullivan looking inside, dishes it down low to Hughes. Or no, that's Krumzik. Krumzik looking inside, looking for a cutter. Gonna send it up top. Nice catch there by DeMayo. To her twin sister, Emily DeMayo. Back to Charlotte. Charlotte with a move. Holds on it. Wolverines also doing a good job of holding on, opportunities where they're looking for the best look possible. So if it's, a window that's closing, they're very patient, finding the right matchups. It's an infraction on Longmeadow. Going to stay with Westwood. So far, two goals by Thurman, goal by Charlotte DeMayo, goal by Caroline Nazalillo to put Wolverines up 4-0. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first quarter here at Multipurpose Field. Westwood looking inside. Sullivan, she's got a couple bodies on her. She's going to send it over to Emily DeMayo. Emily working at lefty, up top to sister Charlotte. Over to Nazalillo. Nazalillo some space, going righty, holds, inside, finds Emily. Emily takes on a couple sticks and gets out of danger. Sends it down low to Sullivan. Ball hits the turf. It's going to be picked up by Longmeadow goalie. So Longmeadow looking to break it out. They send it over their speedster, Molly Horgan. She's got some speed on the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Is it going to be a turnover? And it is. So, oh no. So they're saying, oh, I thought I had it. Yes, so they're saying she went out of bounds and it's a Westwood ball. That's what I thought originally. She had kind of picked it up and ran as if it was an infraction on Westwood, but good job by the Westwood defenders, able to push her out of bounds and get the turnover. Nazalillo got some speed. She's going to slow it down and set up the offense. Sends it over to Sullivan. To Charlotte. Naz. So Emily DeMayo, nice move there. Goes inside, ball gets knocked loose. Battled for behind the net. We got a whistle. It's going to stay with Westwood. So good battle. The ball got loosed and had a couple different Westwood players. It looked like we had Charlotte DeMayo battling for it, and it looked like it was also Emily. So it looked like both DeMayos are battling for it. Charlotte's going to pick it up. Inside to Nazalillo. Nazalillo looking for a passer. Ball hits the turf, but good backup there by Krumzik. And Westwood still battling here. Thurman shot, and it goes in. The ref is saying it looked like it went in, but ref is saying no. So I don't know if there was someone in the crease. It was a kind of an awkward play. It looked like it had gone in the net, but there was infraction. Must have been someone in the crease that calls that goal off, which is going to give the ball to Longmeadow, and Longmeadow is going the other way. It's number 6, Molly Henson. Longmeadow behind that net, they got a little shaded area. So typically these games we'll see that shade extend as it goes later into the afternoon. Certainly has some impacts on the visibility. So Westwood's done such a good job on the defensive zone. We really haven't seen Longmeadow get to work offensively. They've done a good job of whether it was a save or just getting the ball on the ground. So, haven't seen kind of what they're looking to do with cutters. So far, we've seen them working the ball around, but Westwood doing a great job, keeping their offensive opponents outside, allowing the goalie to see the shots. Longmeadow working inwards. Good job by Westwood. That was Noble. Got the ball on the ground, but an infraction. Madeline Sizik for Longmeadow, 22. She's got the possession. It's not a shooting space, but she'll start off with it. Westwood in good position to protect the goal. Longmeadow's going to work it around. So under a minute now. We've got 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Longmeadow looking to get on the board, cut into the Westwood lead. 4-0 Westwood. And Westwood doing a terrific job on defense. Charlotte, man on man with the ball carrier. Doing a great job, keeping her to the outside. Now she's pushing her back. Great job. She's got great help helping out, jumping in at the right moments too to force a turnover. Ball is on the ground, but we have a whistle. It's saying that there was contact that affected the shot. Let's see where the position is. It looks like it will be a shooting space, and it is for number 3, but it will occur in the second quarter. So that is the end of 1. So after 1, Westwood 4, Longmeadow 0. So kicking off the second quarter, I'm mistaken. So I had thought the shooting space would carry over because it happened in the first quarter, but saved by the buzzer. We're going right back to the face-off dot. So that's a big opportunity that, gone to waste for Longmeadow. The shooting space that while the clock was, winding down for the end of the quarter, and now it's no longer that opportunity, and Longmeadow's going to have the ball now. So Longmeadow working down low, looking to get on the board here to start off the second quarter. Longmeadow going to work it around. Number 6, Molly Henson. To number 3, Sophia Siaglo. 23, Sophia Wright. Inside to Seislick. Henson. And they're going to keep working it around as they start to get some cutters going. Seislick looking for a head start. Henson. They're going to work it now. The cutters are starting to go. Siaglo was the first cutter. Good job by Westwood to stay on top of that. We got now additional cutters looking to work their way across. Good job by the Westwood D, staying on top of them. Got to stick in the passing lanes. Westwood also keeping the passers to the outside. Pass inside for Longmeadow. Shot and a save. Big save there by Westwood goaltender. And it's picked up by Kate Sullivan. So a nice save there by Donnellan. Donnellan already with a bunch of good saves. Emily DeMeo working down the sideline. She's got some speed going lefty. He's going to send it over to Thurman. Thurman already with 2 goals for Westwood. Down low to Krumsick. So we've already seen it a number of different times. Big save by Donnellan, and then Westwood's able to get the ball up, go the other way. Are they able to capitalize here? Into Nozzolillo, pass from Sullivan, and she scores. So we've seen that a few times this year, the Sullivan to Nozzolillo connection. That's Nozzolillo's 2nd of the game, and putting the Wolverines up 5-0. But as mentioned, that's a 2-goal swing. You have Longmeadow going to the net, great scoring area to shoot from. Big save by Donnellan. Ball is picked up by Sullivan. She works it down to Emily DeMeo. Emily DeMeo with speed. Ball ends up in Sullivan's hands to Nozzolillo for the goal. So 2 goals for Thurman, 2 goals for Nozzolillo. So great start for the Lady Wolverines. And looking to continue to build. Right back at the face-off dot. Seeing we got Sullivan and Nozzolillo on the wings. Mackin back at the face-off circle. Ball's on the ground. In one and draw controlled to Mackin. So great job by Mackin. The draw control, going to give it to Sullivan. And Westwood getting set up here. Nozzolillo's going to send it to Krumzik behind the net. Back to Nozzolillo. Westwood getting some cutters going. Emily DeMeo. Go to the middle of the field. Sullivan is going, takes it on righty. Sullivan to Nozzolillo again. Noz pulls out, but back into Charlotte DeMeo, and Charlotte scores! Charlotte DeMeo on a pass from Caroline Nozzolillo. So just when you thought Nozzolillo was going to score her third, she takes the ball behind the net, does a quick turn, finds a cutting Charlotte DeMeo, and Charlotte DeMeo with the finish. That's her second as well. So we have 3 Westwood players with 2 goals already. Thurman with 2, Nozzolillo with 2, and Charlotte DeMeo with 2. Ball in the air. Hits the ground, and Mackin with another draw control. Mackin controlling this game right now in the midfield. It was an errant pass. Ball hits the ground, but picked up by Thurman. Thurman tiptoeing the sideline. He's going to send it down low. Caught by Emily DeMeo, and Emily's going to go to the net. Emily's got some space, looking to shoot, and the ref calls a shooting space prior to her getting a shot off. So that all started from another draw control from Mackin. The ball got loose. It was a great job by Thurman to pick it up. Sends it to DeMeo. DeMeo goes to the net, shooting space, and now she's going to have an opportunity to score Westwood's 7th goal here. And she's going to pass it. So she's going to pass it over to Kate Sullivan, to Charlotte, to Hughes, to Noz. Noz looks to shoot. It's going to go wide. It's going to stay with Westwood. Good backup there by Thurman. Nozzolillo going to the net. Nozzolillo's going to score. So Noz took the pass from behind the net, made a power move going to the net, found an opening in the net, and she scored for her 3rd goal. We got a hat trick here, folks, for Caroline Nozzolillo. One of the most prolific goal scorers in the state, no question. And she's been scoring a lot of goals here for Westwood for a lot of years. She's only a junior, had a bunch her freshman year, had a bunch last year, and they were huge goals. Goals in the state championship, goals in the semis, goals against Longmeadow in the quarters. And, you know, certainly picking it up this year and even picking it up a gear. So Caroline Nozzolillo, keep an eye on her, folks. Already committed to play at Brown in 2 years. They're going to have themselves a superstar. So back to the face-off dot. Ball's in the air. Mackin again. My goodness. Mackin's got about 6 or 7 draw controls already. He's doing a terrific job, Jen Mackin, the sophomore for the Wolverines. Just an absolute terrific job. Possessions are everything. If you have a good face-off person, it literally will put you in terrific positions to win games. But not only has she been doing that, it's allowed Westwood to go up 7-0 on a great Massachusetts Division II opponent in Longmeadow. Krumzik holds. We got a call on the field. An infraction on Longmeadow. Krumzik's going to have it from, oh, it looks like the angle's improving, so she's going to have a decent angle here going to the net. Looking to get Wolverines' 8th goal. Krumzik to the net. Shot deflected. A good job there by Longmeadow defense. The defenseman for Longmeadow able to get a stick on that, but stays with Westwood. So Nozzolillo picks it up. They're going to work it around Hughes. Sullivan sends it inside to Charlotte. Charlotte looking to make a move, goes lefty. Holds. Down to Thurman. Ball hits the turf. Oh, so the ref's going to say out of bounds. It's going to be a Longmeadow ball. So Longmeadow is looking to break it out. Westwood all season has done a great job making it very difficult for opposing teams to cross the 50. Getting balls on the ground, and right there, able to get a stick on it. Picked up by Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo sends it inside to Emily DeMeo. Emily is looking to shoot, just missed the net. So a turnover on, while Longmeadow is trying to break it out, doing a terrific job, just all over them. And right back at it. So it looked like Hughes able to knock the ball loose. Ref's going to say it's an infraction. But making other teams earn it. If they're looking to get across the 50, looking to break it out, it's not going to be a free ride. Ball hits the turf briefly, picked up by Longmeadow. And it's number 10 for Longmeadow. And Longmeadow looking to get to work here. So great start here at Multi-Purpose Field. Wolverines up 7-0, just about halfway through the second quarter. Evan Cardamino on camera, Morgan Donahue on microphone. Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Girls Lacrosse. You know, as mentioned, folks, Westwood's up 7-0, but Longmeadow is no slouch. Wins over on the season, playing a bunch of teams similar to Westwood with close game versus Notre Dame, close game versus Hingham. Win over Concord Carlisle, it's a good team. Win over Reading is a good team. So they are certainly, you know, a very competitive Division II opponent, playing the best of the best in Massachusetts, and Westwood off to a terrific start here. You got a whistle on the field. Infraction on Westwood. Longmeadow's gonna keep the possession. Looked like it happened behind the net. So Westwood D getting to work, get their sticks up. Doing a good job on those cutters. Very difficult to get scoring opportunities. A ball was knocked loose there, so good job. It looked like Mackin able to get a stick on that shot attempt. Ball's gonna stay with Longmeadow. Looking inward, ball misses the intended passer and hits the turf. That's gonna be picked up by Longmeadow. Number 15, Chloe Anderson. Chloe, gonna send it number 20, Julia Preston. Number 3, Sophia Siaglo. And Longmeadow looking to make a move. He's gonna send it down low. A lot of traffic inside. A lot of traffic. Westwood doing man-on coverage, so they're sticking with their players. Doing a good job keeping the ball outside and the cutters at bay. 3 looking to make a move. Good job by Sullivan coming in on the play, helping out Krumzik. But the ball does get to number 23 for the goal. So Sophia Wright catches it behind the net, saw some space, able to go to the net to score the first goal for Longmeadow. So Longmeadow on the board. It's going to make the score 7-1 in favor of Westwood with just under 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the first half. Mackin going to go right back to the dot. She's had a terrific game so far, getting the possessions and draw controls to set up the Westwood offense. Got Nozzolillo on the left side wing, Kate Sullivan on the right side wing. And we are live. Ball in the air. Briefly got in the stick of Kate Sullivan, hits the ground. Still being battled for. Still on the ground. And then picked up for a brief moment by Mackin. It hits the turf. And it's still being battled for. Mackin picks it up and's got the possession. So another possession for Mackin. Having a day. Jennifer Mackin having herself a day. She's done every single thing for the Wolverines except score, which, you know what, in a lot of opinions, getting those possessions are just as important. You can't score if you're not going to get those possessions, and she's done an excellent job so far. So Westwood moving it around. Just about at 2 minutes now left in the second quarter. Pass inside to Sullivan and a goal. So Kate Sullivan on a pass from Caroline Nozzolillo. Those two players have a knack for finding each other and scoring some goals. So that was Nozzolillo on the pass with Kate Sullivan for the goal. Put the Wolverines up 8-1. So a great answer to the last goal from Longmeadow. Just what you want to see after a goal is going down the other end and scoring a goal yourself. Kate Sullivan was most recently awarded Athlete of the Month by Westwood Living. So congrats to Kate Sullivan. A terrific winter in the hockey season. Ball's in the air. It is loose and it's picked up by Longmeadow. 22, Seislick. Looking to find some cutters coming across. Good job there. Kate Sullivan able to stay on that player. Vivian Bean doing a good job on the defensive zone, keeping that player behind the net. Not any options to see or find in front of the net. So now the Wolverines on the defensive end. Just under a minute 22 left here in the second half. Letting the clock tick, doing a good job keeping them outside. Number 3 looking to shoot. Number 3 is going to score. So a goal by Sophia Siaglo. What do we have here? So it was actually a shooting space before the goal. So we've seen that a couple times where, not like basketball, where you can have the continuation on the foul. When the foul occurs, it's basically the foul, dead play. So 3 is going to go to the net. He's looking to shoot. So that's a big play. So you had the goal, prior to, just after the shooting space, which was canceled because of the shooting space. They do the shooting space, and ball was deflected, and there's no goal. And now the clock continues to tick as we're just inside a minute left here in the second quarter. Westwood doing a good job on the outside, and there was a goal. So a goal there by 22. Seislick, who's going to get the second goal for Longmeadow. So that was a nice shot from the outside, able to find the back of the net there for Seislick. And it's going to put the score at Westwood 8, Longmeadow 2, with 46 seconds left here in the second quarter. So yeah, unique how the shooting space is. You could literally score in the shooting space, but it doesn't matter. With that whistle is blown, it's a dead ball. And I don't even think if the whistle is blown, if there is an infraction that the ref is intending to blow the whistle and does blow the whistle even after a goal, it sends that player back to the shooting space to initiate the next play from there. So it's very interesting how it unfolds. It took a goal off the scoreboard for 20 seconds there, but Longmeadow able to score a goal shortly after. So Westwood gets the possession. It was Kate Sullivan on the draw control. Now Krumzig's got it. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. So Westwood looking to get a quick goal before the end of the first half. Emily DeMeo. We got 25 seconds left. Down to Thurmond. Westwood working it around. Charlotte DeMeo. Ball gets loose. Picked up by Longmeadow. So Longmeadow's got it with 14 seconds left. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shot in net and a goal. So wow, Longmeadow able to get a goal with 3 seconds left here in the second half. So what an opportunity they had. They had the time winding down, able to score that goal with 3 seconds left to spare. Certainly not the way you want to go out of the first half with a late goal like that to cut into that lead. But great execution there by Longmeadow, picking up that loose ball, working into that, finding that player, and getting a nice timely goal right before the half is going to end. It's going to bring Nozzolillo to the center face-off dot, Mackin on the wing, Sullivan on the wing. Ball on the turf. Picked up by Longmeadow, and that is going to be the end of the first half. So after one half of lacrosse, Westwood 8, Longmeadow 3. So coming out to kick off the second half here, Westwood with a great start, up 8-3. They had goals from 2 goals from Thurmond. She scored the first 2. Then Charlotte DeMayo, Caroline Nozzolillo with the next 2. Charlotte DeMayo again, Caroline Nozzolillo with her third, and then Kate Sullivan for Westwood's 8th goal. But some highlights, obviously 3 goals from Nozzolillo, 2 goals from Thurmond and Charlotte DeMayo, but Mackin on the faceoff dot has been absolutely terrific. The sophomore for the Wolverines, Jen Mackin, was just talking with her brother Ken Mackin and her father. Great athletic family. Her sister Ashley is going to be playing on Friday in the NCAA playoffs. She plays for John Hopkins, a terrific team. She's having a terrific year. So go John Hopkins. And also go Richmond. Richmond with another Westwood player on the roster. They had just beat UMass over the weekend, but Roycroft. So Roycroft on Richmond be playing in the playoffs on Friday as well. So it's not often that you see teams in the playoffs for Division I college that doesn't have a Westwood player on the roster. They have such a terrific history here in Westwood with so many amazingly talented players that have played on to the next level, and they've been doing it for decades, nearly 2 decades now at this point. So Longmeadow has the possession off the face-off, looking to get the 4th goal to cut the lead in half. That ball was deflected. It's going to stay with Longmeadow. Longmeadow looking to get the 4th goal to cut the Westwood lead in half. They're up 8-3 right now. Number 3, she's got a goal so far, so does 22 for Longmeadow. And Westwood doing a good job on defense here, keeping them within arm's length. As we mentioned, the shadow just getting bigger and bigger down this end, going all the way past the 25-yard line or so. A pass inward to Seislick. Good D there by Charlotte, keeping her outside. Gonna send down low to 20, Preston. Preston looking up top. It's to Henson. Over to Wright. Wright's got a couple goals. Wright scored the last goal behind the net, or excuse me, 2 goals ago for Longmeadow. It was behind the net, worked it inward. Find the back of the net for the 2nd goal for Longmeadow. And Westwood's still doing a great job as these the ball transitioning and knocked down there by Hillary Noble. So Noble with the turnover and picked up by Charlotte DeMayo. Hillary Noble doing Hillary Noble things. She is an absolute turnover machine for Westwood, and Sullivan's going to score. So Kate Sullivan scoring there for her 2nd, all caused by the turnover on the defensive zone by Hillary Noble. Sullivan's 2nd of the game. But we'll have to go back and look. How many of these Westwood goals have been caused by turnovers? And, it's not just obviously getting that possession. They do a terrific job in the transition. They find some people with, they find some looks with speed, some great midfielders who work the ball up, able to find some matchups down low, finding Sullivan in front of the net. And Sullivan's able to put it in the back of the net for the Wolverine 9th goal to go up 9-3 early here in the third quarter. So Mackin back to the dot, Sullivan and Nazzalillo on the wings. The ball's in the air, and it's picked up and caught by Kate Sullivan, the goal scorer. She's got some space. Over to Krumzik. And Hughes. Bridget Hughes, number 2 for the Wolverines, freshman. She's had some great contributions for the Wolverines so far, and great to see for the Wolverines. You know, you got some of the underclassmen in the game and contributing. Certainly a bright future for the future teams here at Westwood Girls Lacrosse. Emily DeMeo. Nice move, has space, shot. It's going to go wide left, but we have a whistle, and I think we're going to get a shooting space on the play. So we have the foul. He's going to say foul on the shot. So Emily DeMeo is going to have it in a perfect position, straight onto the net. Looking to score Wolverine's 10th goal. She's going to pull out and pass to Kate Sullivan. She's done that a couple times where they got some good looks from different players and setting it up for Westwood. So a very unselfish play there by Emily DeMeo. Some great leadership. Looking for teammates. She's got it now, going lefty. Ball is knocked loose, but there was some contact. So Emily's going to pick it up. She's got it. She's got a different angle here. I'd imagine, no, it's going to improve a little bit. It's still not as center as it was previous, but she's going to have it just off the left middle. She passed it last time. She's going to pass again here. Sullivan looks inward to Thurman. Thurman over the net, but great position there by Nazzalillo. She picks it up. She's moving her feet, and the ref's going to say, no, slow it down. You got to restart it. Let everyone be ready here. But it was definitely ready play there for Nazzalillo. Well, actually, no, it was actually an infraction. So it was an infraction that happened on the Thurman attempt. So Thurman's got the ball here for a shooting space. Looks like the angle is decent. She's going to go to the net. She's looking to shoot, and she scores. So Thurman with a hat trick now. So Cecilia Thurman, a terrific game so far for her. She is typically the assist machine. She's always set up in the behind the net area, looking for cutters, finding open teammates. Does a great job, but showing up today, scoring a lot of goals for the Westwood, scoring the first 2 early ones, and now getting her 3rd goal for a hat trick. Putting the Wolverines up 10-3. So Westwood off to 2 quick goals to start the second half. Looking to get the next one. Mackin gets it. I mean, I typically don't keep stats, but I wish I did because I would love to know how many she has. She has been absolutely dominant on the face-offs and even just the midfield in general. A terrific asset for Westwood so far this season and so far today. Thurmond. Krumzik. I'm just going to give it to Emily DeMeo. Emily. Stop and starts. I'm looking for an opening. Doing a good job working it around. To Hughes. Hughes up top to Sullivan. Sullivan looking inside. Ball gets knocked loose and picked up by Longmeadow. So Longmeadow with the ball. Westwood all over her. the player. It's going to be a foul on Westwood, so Longmeadow's going to keep the possession. It's number 3, Siaglo for Longmeadow. He's been doing a good job on both sides of the field for Longmeadow today. Sends it up to 22, Seislick. Seislick crosses the 50. So Longmeadow looking to get back on the board. There are 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Westwood up 10-3. Westwood doing an outstanding job on the defensive zone, getting balls on the ground, causing turnovers, and then turning those turnovers into goals, which is literally a +2 swing. Instead of a goal being scored against you, you're going on the other end and scoring a goal. It's, you know, an outstanding job by the Wolverines defense, being led by Hillary Noble. Margaret's her sister, older sister. But Hillary Noble doing a terrific job. Donnell in net has been a brick wall. Huge timely saves. And making it very difficult for Longmeadow. There just hasn't been much to work with. Keeping them outside. Sticks are up. The lanes, there's nothing really there in the lanes. The ball gets loose briefly and picked up by Longmeadow. Westwood just still all over them. So Seislick matched up with Hillary Noble. Hillary going to give her some space as she plays one-on-one. Keeps to the outside. Shot just goes wide to the right. There's a speed match to try and gain the possession. Looks like it was just narrowly won by Longmeadow. And they're going to have the possession. So number 6 picks it up behind the net. Molly Henson to 23, Sophia Wright. Seislick called her names a few times. Looking to shoot. There was some contact there. Ball hit the ground. It's anyone's ball. We have a whistle. It's going to be Westwood ball. So infraction, Longmeadow. Westwood's got it, and they're getting to work quick. And they're moving quick. That's Emily DeMayo. Emily's got some numbers. Working inward. Find some trailing Westwood players. Nozzolillo coming into the play. We've got Charlotte as well in the play now. Thurmond to Nozzolillo. Nozzolillo scores! So a Thurmond to Nozzolillo connection for Westwood's 11th goal. And that is Nozzolillo's 4th goal of the game. Caroline Nozzolillo. She can shoot lefty, she can shoot righty. She can shoot from the outside. She can shoot from the inside traffic area. It doesn't matter. She's an amazing athlete. Her 4th goal of the game. And starting to put this game away. Westwood today, ready from the jump, which has been an important thing for any team, but you got to be ready at the initial face-off. If you can get that first goal, that's obviously the goal. Patting on some more, you know, is ideal, and then to be able to continue to build on that, play some solid D, take a big lead, which they have. Just an outstanding game so far for the Wolverines, and Mackin doing it again, picks it up and looking to shoot. She holds. If there's anyone who deserves a goal today, it's certainly Jennifer Mackin. I just don't think I've seen any dominance like that at the face-off dot in quite some time in either boys or girls lacrosse. You know, Timmy Malloy has had some terrific face-off games, but we're looking at 90%, if not more, for Jen Mackin at the face-off dot today. Westwood's going to work it. Mackin. over to Emily DeMeo. Picked there by Nazalillo. And we have a whistle here. So it's going to be a whistle on Longmeadow. Emily's going to have the possession. She's passed the last couple times. She's going to pass here. She finds Mackin. Mackin looking inside, was looking for Thurman, but Thurman is fouled. So now Thurman's going to have an opportunity. So Thurman with 3 goals so far today, looking to get her 4th. Seems to have an angle. Is she going to take it to the net? She will. She shoots, hits the crossbar, comes out. The ball is loose and picked up by Longmeadow. So Longmeadow with the ball just inside a minute. They're going to pass to their goalie for the clear, and a nice pass up to Sislik. Sislik now with speed. Got Nazalillo on top of her, looking to knock it loose. Nazalillo just missing on the turnover attempt. Looking to send it inside. And we have contact here and an infraction on Westwood. So whistle blown. The clock is still ticking. It's now inside 30 seconds. So if they don't hurry up here, we could see a similar position to what the first quarter was when the clock ran out, when Longmeadow had a shooting space opportunity. So now inside 20 seconds. The ref still has yet to blow the whistle. So Longmeadow, Sislik looking to shoot. Shot goes wide. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So great job there by Westwood defense to keep that ball from coming out of the, from a goal, a late goal for the third quarter. And after 3, Westwood 11, Longmeadow 3. So setting up here for the start of the fourth quarter, Westwood up 11-3 on Longmeadow. Westwood going to be going right to left across your screen. Ashley Mackin back at the face-off dot. She's got Charlotte DeMeo and Caroline Nazalillo on the wing. Ball is going to go backwards. And Mackin again with another draw control. Unbelievable. Having an unbelievable stat game here. I'll have to check after the game what the total is, but have to say at least 10 draw controls so far today on the day. Just an amazing, amazing stat day for the midfielder. So far for Westwood, goals by Thurman, Charlotte DeMeo, Nazalillo, Charlotte DeMeo, Nazalillo, Sullivan, Thurman, Nazalillo. So we have 4 goals from Nazalillo, 3 from Thurman, 3 from Charlotte DeMeo, Sullivan with 2, and just some great goal scoring in bunches for the Wolverines. They got off to a hot start. They have not looked back, and they've been playing terrific defense when the ball's gone down the other end. And many of their goals have been caused by turnovers in the defensive zone. Hillary Noble having a terrific game on the defensive zone, turning her efforts into Westwood goals. Bridget Hughes is going to hold on it. Sends it over to Kate Sullivan. Back to Bridget. Bridget has some space. Back to Kate. Kate to Krumzik. Back up to Kate Sullivan. To Hughes. And Longmeadow doing a good job keeping Westwood to the outside here. Hughes going to lefty here. He's going to set up in the X position. Working towards the net. And out to the side. Up top to Sullivan. Sullivan making a move. Good job there by 11 on defense. Keeps her to the outside. Sullivan switches to lefty. Up top to Krumzik. Krumzik over to Mackin. Mackin looking to get a goal here. She takes some contact, and there's going to be a whistle there. So Mackin's going to have the ball. She certainly, with all the possessions that she's won for Westwood, she certainly deserves a goal. A sophomore for the Wolverines. She's going to pass, or look to pass. She does. It's Nozzolillo who's cutting, shot, and scores! So Nozzolillo catching the pass from Mackin, power move, makes a nice cut inward, finds the back of the net on the shot. So that's the 5th goal for Caroline Nozzolillo, put the Wolverines up 12-3. And we're going to get a timeout here from Longmeadow. So monster game for junior Caroline Nozzolillo. Scored her 5th goal of the game, caused a timeout being called by Longmeadow. We're now back for the face-off. Ashley Mackin, who also is having a monster game, back to the usual spot. Sullivan and Nozzolillo on the wings. And the ball is sent backwards, picked up by Kate Sullivan. Kate Sullivan with a few draw controls today too. And Westwood looking to work it outward, but picked off there by 14 for Longmeadow. Looking to go to the net. She holds off. Great job by Donnellan. She came out and cut off that angle. Shot hits the crossbar up in the air, and then it's working its way to the back of the end zone. So it's a Westwood ball. So what a play by Donnellan. Donnellan able to cut down that angle coming out of the net. She forces a shot. Shot hits the crossbar, goes right up in the air, and then worked its way towards the end zone line, goes out of bounds, and became a Westwood possession. But ball hits the turf, and now Longmeadow has the possession. So Longmeadow looking to get back on the scoreboard. Westwood up 12-3 here, left with 8 minutes left here in the game. 6 got some space, looking to shoot. She does, and she scores. Goal there by Molly Henson. That's the 4th goal for Longmeadow. It's going to make the score 12-4 with 7 minutes, 56 seconds left here in the game. Yeah, she saw the space she had in front of her. She got her feet moving, went right to the net, went lefty, and found the opening of the net for the goal. So a nice goal there by Henson. So ref setting up here for the face-off. Charlotte back on the wing now, replacing Kate Sullivan. Nozzolillo at the other wing. Ball in the air, and it's picked up by Charlotte DeMayo. So Charlotte DeMayo catching it right off the wing for the Westwood possession. So 7 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the game. Westwood up 12-4. And it's been a terrific game if you're a Westwood Wolverine fan, ladies and gentlemen. They started off hot. They got some quick goals. They added to those quick goals. They've been playing some stellar defense. And scored goals in bunches. 5 goals for Caroline Nozzolillo. 3 goals for Thurmond. 3 goals for Charlotte DeMayo. 2 goals for Kate Sullivan. And Noz, the 5th or 6th goal of the game, the double hat trick. 6 goals for Caroline Nozzolillo. I don't know what the most goals she's had in a game is. 6 may be it, but what a day for Caroline Nozzolillo. Number 6 for your Westwood Wolverines. Typically 4 goals in a game is a lot. 5, 6 is a handful of goals and a terrific day. Ball on the ground, battled for in it. Body hits the turf, picked up by Caroline Nozzolillo. So Caroline Nozzolillo with the draw control, going back to the offensive area. So Westwood up 13-4 now, 7 minutes left here in the game, looking to get back to work. Hughes working through some space, gonna give it a Krumzik. Krumzik, nice move, heading outside. Up to Hughes. Hughes gonna switch over to lefty, to Mackin. Mackin, nice cut. Holds on it, sends it inside to Thurmond, and Thurmond with the goal. So that's Thurmond's 4th goal of the game. Heck of a day for Thurmond. 4 goals on the day. And they've been great goals. She's done a terrific job putting herself in scoring areas, finding those soft spots to take a pass. And then she put those, every single pass she's gotten in those areas, she has scored upon. So that goal puts the Wolverines up 14-4. And folks, this is on a really good team. Like, this isn't a team that's a lower division or a team that doesn't have enrollment. This is a historically dominant Division I team that is now in Division II, just like Westwood. But Westwood just really playing their best lacrosse right now. And head coach Margot Spatola is going to be, very happy with what she's seeing. We've covered a bunch of games and Westwood's played great. Still didn't seem like they were playing their best lacrosse as of yet. Today seems that they've made that step where they've had such a high ceiling with the talent they have and in the just the goal scoring that they've shown, that and the defense, where today has been a complete match of seeing both offense and defense, at its peak for Westwood versus a, great opponent in Longmeadow. Sullivan, she's got 2 goals, looking for her 3rd. Hughes, we got a baby running on the field, picked up by mom. I think the baby was looking to get a goal or 2. There's been a lot of goals today, and Westwood been on the scoring end of those. So it looks like we have Krumzik with an angle. He's going to send it up to Mackin. Mackin looking to shoot, goes lefty, shot and a save by the Longmeadow goaltender. Great save there by Nora Vanderhoof. So Nora looking for a fast breakout. She's going to tiptoe it up. Oh, and then ball is hit by Mackin. Mackin catches it, takes a couple whacks. So she takes a couple whacks, and she's going to have herself an opportunity here. So she took a couple whacks to the head as she was trying to pick up the ball after it hit in the turf. She got a great job of getting that stick on the ball as they were trying to break it out. But she's going to have the ball, but she's not going to have a clear path to the net. So watch the back door here. We've already got a few Thurman goals on some of these passes, able to get into that scoring area on the doorstep on a lot of them. Mackin was looking to shoot, and Mackin scores. So Mackin with the goal, her first goal of the game. And rightfully so, after the day she's had in the face-offs and in the midfield. You know, that goal is a great ribbon to put on the day for the effort she's put in today for the Wolverines. So Mackin with the 15th goal for the Wolverines, put them up 15-4 with 3 minutes in running left in the game. So 2 goals a game, I believe, qualifies Westwood to initiate the running time. I believe 10 goals, they have running time, so on the goal, typically it will stop, but because of the lead, the clock will tick. So face off on the ground, Nozzolillo looking to get possession, battling for it, and she gets it, tiptoeing the sideline. So now just inside 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Wolverines up 15-4 on a great effort. Both sides of the field today for the Wolverines. Donalon's been terrific in net. Noble has been an absolute force in the defensive zone. Emily DeMeo has got some space. We got a whistle here. And Emily DeMeo is going to have the ball in a great area. She's been defaulting on the pass, been very unselfish on the shooting spaces. See what she does here. She's going to the net, and she shoots, and she scores. So a goal for Emily DeMeo. It's going to put her on the score sheet for her first goal. So with that goal, we have both DeMeos on the score sheet now. Nice goal there by junior Emily DeMeo. She's been terrific all over the field. She's been playing great on the defensive zones, and really, you know, some of her strongest parts of her game have been on the transitions from the turnovers in the defensive zone, bringing that ball across the 50, and then also bringing the offensive zone for Westwood goals. She's been a huge player for Westwood, getting the ball down the offensive zone and getting the assists to the eventual goal scores. So we have a whistle here, or the horn went off. I don't know what the reason is for it, but on the scoreboard it still says 53 seconds left in the game. So we're getting, it looks like some kind of reset here. So on the whistle, the clock starts. So just inside 50 seconds now, Longmeadow looking to work it with speed. Thurman looking to get that ball on the ground. Good job by 10, able to maintain the possession. And they're going to work it behind the net. So number 20 looking for some cutters. Going to continue to work it around. And she's still going around, and she has some space. Works lefty, looking to shoot, and a great goal there by number 20. That's Julia Preston. She's had a few today. She worked it all the way around, then ended up switching lefty, had a nice little few steps to the net, and then great shot lefty for the goal. The 5th goal, which is going to be the last goal in the game, because we have 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and that's the game, folks. So what a game for the Westwood Wolverines. 16 goals, winning 16-5 versus Longmeadow, a terrific Division II opponent. To do that at home, they came off to a hot start, scoring in bunches. Caroline Nozzolillo with 6 goals, Thurman with 4, Kate Sullivan with 2, Charlotte DeMeo with 3, and then a goal from Emily DeMeo, as well as Mackin. So a terrific, terrific effort for the Westwood Wolverines. In that game, and this win, qualifies them for the MIA state tournament, which you know, for Westwood, it's, you know, matter of fact, it happens, you know, every year for the last, you know, decade, 2 decades. But, you know, it's always a goal. They are now qualified. They have some big games coming up as well, Medfield, NDA. But what a test today against a great foe in Longmeadow, going into those non-league games, and looking forward to seeing those games and covering them in the upcoming days and weeks. But thank you all for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you all again soon, and hope you have a great rest of the day.